try in this one with Alejandro cutting out a circle. So let's start with kind of what he had before he did all this. He had a circle that it looks like he cut into 8 pieces. So that up like so. Alright, and then he took all these pieces and he laid them like opposite each other so that they would create almost like a parallelogram shape. And you can see that the circumference of the circle was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slices. Well, let's look at what the base of this parallelogram is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 slices. So I now know that the base of this parallelogram is about 1/2 of the circumference. And then if you think about it, from the center of my circle to the edge was the radius. And the height is, it's going to be a little different, but it's about approximate to the radius. It's definitely not going to approximate to the diameter. And the reason why they're so comfortable with saying that it would be the height is because if you kept cutting this into smaller and smaller pieces, like cut it into 16 pieces and then 32 pieces, or you just kept cutting it into tons and tons of pieces, the more you make it tiny pieces, the more the radius will be the exact height whenever you lay the pieces back, flip-flopped. So the height of the parallelogram is the diameter. Well, no, we just said that's not true. It's the radius. The area of the parallelogram is approximately 1/2 CR. Well, the area of a parallelogram is base times height. And the base of our parallelogram is half the circumference, and the height's the radius. So yeah, that would work. The length of a parallelogram is equal to the circle's circumference. Well, the length of it is really not the whole circumference. The top and the bottom are the whole circumference, but the length is only half of it. So, nope. The radius is approximately equal to the height. Yep, that's true. And this one looks kind of crazy, but really all they're doing is they're finding the area of one of these sectors and then multiplying it by 8, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 times, now this angle right here would be 360 divided by 8, which is going to be 45 degrees, because they cut it into 8 pieces. So remember, the area of a sector is angle over 360 times the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. So yeah, if you found the area of just one sector and multiplied it by 8, you sure would have the area.